All right, welcome to Auto Club. I'm going to be doing a Gen 4 Cup around here. It's going to be 60 laps. For the number 3, we were able to put it on pole. And yeah, hope we will have something for him here.
Well, hopefully the ad won't last long.
So the 16, back in 5th place, Jack is a viewer. So good luck to him. Hope that we don't wreck him. And maybe he can come up here and run up front with us. So yeah, the trick to pole, run its second lap, run the top in 1 and 2, bottom in 3 and 4. I don't think most people have figured that out yet. I was able to look at Garage 61 and tell it out real quick and practice that. So be sure you do that and improve your qualifying position up here. So this will be my second race. Finished second in the first one. Went pretty well. And I love Auto Club, and so I figured we would come give it another whirl. So, here we go.
Get ready to roll here. All right, boss man. Face cars off. Be ready. Ready, green, 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 green.
Got a really good jump there. So not gonna burn my tires up, or try not to at least. So we're just gonna take it easy a little bit here at the start. Gonna wrap the bottom at both ends of the track if I can actually get down there instead of overdriving entry. About 10-15 laps in, it starts getting really loose on exit, especially a 4. So you just want to make sure that you roll back into the throttle nicely instead of jabbing it. Also, I found a little bit of brake into 1, really helps me get down to the bottom here. You don't have to use brake, but with the 60% brake bias that I've got, it just kind of helps get it down there a little bit. And what I'm going to try to do is really not burn off my right front. The first run last time, I was even on my tires. Second run, pushed a little bit too much, and my right front was 7 degrees worse. And so I'm really going to try to protect that this time and get a little bit of practice in while we're in the middle of a race, because why not? On exit, we're going to make sure that we're driving out and not driving up. And yeah, hope that everybody keeps it clean and green for a bit. Looks like one spinning down into pit road there. May come back up for a caution here.
39.733. Wow, come up.
Another thing I found that's really helped me in 1 is I'm turning away from the wall toward a light patch that's on the asphalt, and that really helps set the corner. There's the light patch right there. And so I want to make sure that I'm turned away from the wall, kind of toward that. That really helps me get to the bottom. Found a lot of guys are still going straight at that point, and then it costs a lot more tire to actually get down to the bottom. So
My bad, 23, my bad. Just wobbled up the track a little.
Cody, chill the fuck out, dude. Door slamming me for no reason and yelling at me. I don't know what you're doing. You got too many Codys. But the 20 car just put us both in a bad situation.
Later in the run, you
Man,
can also
I
run
agree.
high,
What are you on
especially in 1 and 2, and it's really good. So
Even driving over
we may
there
end
at
up doing that later,
iRacing,
but
they
we're not
can
going to do
just
that
put it-
yet.
Look,
Oh, you're driving over my head, baby, in the throttle like I got an egg under it that I'm gonna bust? Sure, buddy. How about you worry about your own car and don't worry about me? Rubbin's race, Beast Boy. Rubbin's race.
40.027.
The entire race, all 6 laps, man.
Thing I've got to make sure I do is don't allow him to make me overdrive like I just did. We're 31 points away from 5K. So if we win, we will get it.
069.
I don't know about second place yet, but I hope we don't find out.
Good save there, 26.
Feel a really good long run if we can just keep it going here. There we go. Make sure we're not overdriving. If we keep doing that, I think we'll be in a good spot.
40.18.
Race is serving a second purpose as well. If you feel like I sound a little bit different, you're not crazy. I did swap my mic over, trying something a little bit different. So hopefully it's better. If it's not, let me know. But I think I figured out my XLR problems.
.165.
So if it's not awful, this is probably going to be the setup I'm going to use moving forward. Just keep overdriving 3. 1 I'm pretty good in, but 3 I keep overdriving.
40.266.
Can I get to the bottom? Yes. Did that feel like a good corner? No.
40.44.
If you follow me, 27, we can catch up with your after.
Might use a little bit of brake here to try to get down there.
Ragging.
The road's closed. Lining up behind the pace car.
Well, that's unfortunate, to say the least. I'm gonna have to come in and get freshies. And we're not within our fuel window, so. That's just bad all around. Pace car attitude.
Well, it was fun while it lasted.
I'm kind of glad that came out. I got
Jack's still
wheels
hanging
in
out in
Wall
8th, so he's still in the top 10. Let's go, dude.
I feel your pain there, 17. I kind of scraped the wall a little, not meaning to, because I got into that bump coming off the corner, and she kind of squabbled up and scraped the wall, so I probably could use some damage.
4 and
repair
fuel, no
myself there.
changes. Not only because we can't, but because the car feels fine. I'm interested to see my right front, though, because I kept overdriving 3. Looks like we had some stay out.
Here we come, guys. We are 10 away now. 5 away. That's your mark. Now, turn in, nice and smooth.
92, 93. So I think it was going to trend tight if I didn't correct the way I was driving. What were temps? 210, 210. So
110 optional repairs
Okay,
on the
let's
wall
go,
street
let's
that
go.
didn't even give an X. That seems
We're
ridiculous.
running out of tires. They could be lining up behind the
That's
corner.
very ridiculous. I had no damage to Wall Street.
the 4 in front of us, I believe, took 2. He may be fuel only, but I think he took 2. And everybody else took 4, so hopefully they'll get it straightened out. We'll go green from here and be in a good spot. Yeah, we're 13 laps short, so no sense in super saving or anything like that, but
92, 93.
we'll do it just because we ain't got nothing else to do.
If I will,
Yeah, depending on when you're watching this, hope you either going to have a good Thanksgiving or had a good Thanksgiving.
Coming to 1 to go, boss man. Looks like you should line up on the inside.
Be safe if you're traveling. We're doing everything
I
in
just
town.
realized
So
there is a lot of Codys in here. Oh wow.
glad I've got a little bit of extra room in my
Whoever's
in my rig,
6 behind
because
me,
I'm
I did not
definitely
put
going to be
tires on,
gaining
so
some
not going to get going all that good.
gaining some weight after this and the leftovers. Okay, so the 4 did not take tires there, so that's good to know. Now remember to make sure Race Labs is recording, so we should have all the standings and all that stuff this time. Pro YouTuber forgets to check everything.
Good luck, fellas.
All right, here we go. I'm not going to be too concerned about getting out front, like, on the first lap, but we should get bombed pretty quick here. There's usually fast fall off.
Green. Fast guys are running 43.124, 37.703. Outside. Quarter outside. Still there. Still out there. Still outside. They're by half. Outside. Still out there. Don't get sucked in to beat yourself up too much, but outside, still there. 41.439. Still outside. Good job, my man. Keep it up. Still outside. Clear outside.
I don't know if he just overdrove it or if me getting in front of him made the air tight. I'd like to go high here if he goes low.
Put it on him, bud. Get it. Inside. Still inside. Clear. Caution.
Oh, really?
Line up behind the safe car.
My concern is the fuel. It's not the tires. I
Or
still
the
don't think we'll
13.
have enough for the fuel, so I don't think we're coming in here.
But it was right in front of me. It's like they got stuck on each other.
Ten's the whole car.
All right, so we're gonna stay out here.
12 and someone else.
We're gonna have to come around at 1. Alright, so we're gonna have to come around at 1.
I don't know how I got away. They came right across my nose.
Pit road is open. Alright, you're gonna have to come around at 1.
We're just saving because it's possible it's just gonna keep doing it
Alright, you're gonna have to come around at 1.
with the cautions, and then saving might end up playing a factor, but at the same time, we'll probably come in and get tires if that's the case.
Closed. 1. Got the lucky dog. Lap down car coming.
I didn't know what the one was doing there for a minute. I wasn't thinking about Lucky Dog. I was like, why is he up here just chilling? But made sense in the end. Yeah, just got done watching the Maui Invitational. Auburn is apparently a basketball school now. Janai Broom is insane. The best parts are our coach, Bruce Pearl. He's been there for 11 years, but he's an awesome coach. He used to coach at Tennessee, and my wife is a Tennessee fan. So I was at work, I guess 11 years ago now, and I get a text, and it says some vulgarities toward me, and I had no idea what I'd done. I was like, so I texted, I'm like, what? Why are you mad at me? Like, I took the garbage out. Like, what else do you want? She was like, y'all got Bruce Pearl as our coach. He had to leave Tennessee after some stuff, and so then he came to Auburn, and it was like, oh. So that has been extremely fun to watch for the last 11 years. She's not still bitter about it at all. And yeah, I was foolish enough to think that I could convert her to an Auburn fan when we got married. And if you know any Tennessee fans, you know that's never going to happen. And so I've failed miserably.
43.419.
16, you're blinking every 2 seconds there, brother man.
Looks that way.
It seems to stabilize now down 16.
All right, we've only got 3 laps on our tires, so Looks like P18 is the first one on Freshies. So they've got a ways to come up. I'm not too concerned about it. Maybe super long run. Maybe a thing. But more likely, like if they gain 10 spots and then a call sheet comes out or something like that. Just going to run our race. This probably will not be my last Gen 4 Cup this week. I love Auto Club and love the Gen 4 here. So, if you see me out on track, come say, hey, just don't dent the can. Here we go.
Hi, bud. Base goes off. Leave it. Green flag. Everybody's rolling.
Gen 4 Cup does not have the restart zone. The first time I went in it, that time I went just before it, just to kind of mess with them a little bit.
9, 6. Caution. Caution. Give me your temps there, bud. Closed. Line up behind the space car.
Well, that's my fault.
This is where it's getting tricky because we're still 10 laps short on fuel.
What happened now? Somebody reached down to take a bite of their Thanksgiving food and eat the wall?
But the guys that came in are probably only 6 laps.
I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I hate to hear that.
I think this caution won't do anything, but if there's another one, that'll probably be the time to have to come in.
So sorry for all my problems, guys.
I feel you, man. I lost 250 iRating over the course of a bad day. 2-3 bad races in a row in the truck series, and I just quit for the day.
Well, I used to say, I'm having a bad race. My last race was awesome. This one, I'm not doing so good.
Yeah, I think we can gain 6 laps if we go in the fuel, and we're 10 short, so not yet. Yeah, so the issue that I was having with the XLR mic was it was just really low in volume, which was fine. I could post-process it in Audacity and then raise the volume up. So what you guys heard on the videos was fine. But like talking in Discord and stuff, it just wouldn't work. And kept doing some more research because it just kept bothering me. Like I had all this stuff sitting over there and I was like, I either need to figure out a solution or get rid of it. Did some more reading and ended up needing something called a cloud lifter. So what it does is it takes the microphone, it sits between the microphone and the amp, and it boosts the level there. So you still get the clarity of the nice mic, but then it just straight up just boosts the level there. So I can still play with it in post and fix it for there, but it's boosted for the people in Discord. So really happy that I found that. Really upset with everybody for not telling me about it on the old video, because somebody knew. But yeah, so hopefully we got that worked out. It was a good week to kind of test all this stuff because output isn't racing, WSSR isn't racing, and so had a couple days where I could just, you know, kind of test some stuff. So that's what we've been doing.
1 to go. 43.204. We're on the bottom.
If there's a super quick caution, I will come down for fuel, but I will not be taking tires. We're going to go a little bit earlier here because they've seen me go right at the box every time. I'm not going to go super early. I still want to save that card. Don't play it yet. I could wait and go late, but that lets people jump it a little bit easier, so I'm going to come up to this seam. But don't want him to be on my door and me not be able to.
Tires cleaned off real well. Pace cars off. Ready. Ready. Green flag.
I saw him go and knew he was going to have to check up, so that was a really good time for us to go.
5.
I'll let you by with that once. It ain't gonna happen twice.
.398.
I'll just turn you next time. We'll wreck the whole field.
Please don't.
You talk to him about it.
I agree. Please don't kill me. First race back in like 3 days. I don't want to die.
39.899.
Hey, shit, don't do that.
P5 is the fastest car on the track. 39.623.
I'd like for him to wait another lap or two. That way we know we're in the fuel window.
.808.
I'm trying so hard to not watch in my mirror and see what's going on and just hit my marks.
39.919. .074.
Wreck him, 7. Wreck him.
He didn't do nothing.
Everybody's doing a good job.
Not sure what you're mad at me for, sir.
Ways to go. That was a long ways, right? So 40.174.
Ah, he was clear. The 6 wasn't clear. He just wanted to keep coming up.
Still feeling good about it. 5's catching, but he's running pretty hard right now.
40.337.
New tires are still back there. We don't have to worry about that right now.
.342.
Now we're going to try to pick it up just a little bit. And the thought behind that is I'm going to have to come in to get fuel anyway, or there's going to be a caution. So if I'm going to have to come in and it's going to stay green, try to get a lead that we can, because I don't think I'm going to run it all the way to the end if we do that. So that's less on the long run that we'll get, or the benefit of the long run. I'm not going to come in super early or anything like that, but
40.367.
felt pretty good if I could do that every time.
.496.
Halfway through the fuel run now, so hopefully we'll start to pull.
6.
I think I need to be more aggressive on exit, but less aggressive on entry. Specifically in 3. Didn't get to the bottom there.
40.726.
Please don't take me out 14. I'm having to back up my corners, brother, man, to keep the right rear wheel spinning.
Keep overdriving. Like, it feels like I'm getting to the bottom of 3 or going to, and then it doesn't quite get there. And it feels like it's bogging down. May need to take a wider entry here, see if that helps. See if I can change the line up and have some success. I'm still just overdriving.
.802. Couple up, pin in front of you.
So if I were to pit now, that's splitting these tires in half.
When you kill your tires too, I'll be passing you up again. Log, go for it, man. Give them hell.
T25 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 39.539.
I'm making good time on everybody, and most everybody's still out, so we're gonna stay out here.
Next car in front of you is pit. .934. They're pitting in front of you.
Still a lot of people staying out, so I don't think I need to make the move yet. All right, the 5 behind me went in pit. That's probably going to bring me in, so I'll come in pit this time.
41.098.
We could very likely be racing him for the win.
Eight hitting.
That part was good. Let's see if we can get in our box good.
Here we come. We are 10 away. The 2 is the leader. 5 away. At your mark now. Straight in here. Leaving on me.
82, 84 on tires. About as good as we can do here.
Go, 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 go. Hard, hard, hard. Go. Out of fucking tires.
And now it's go hard, and that's not exactly my specialty.
Outside. Clear.
Hitting the sandbar, hitting the sandbar. Go high with a 3 and 4, please.
.631. Outside. All clear. Outside. Clear, clear outside.
I need to know how old their tires are, but I can't look up. See? Really old.
39.66. Goes left. Outside, in and out. T13 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 39.511. Inside only. Still inside. Clear low. Couple up, sitting in front of you. .728. Very nice work, LeMans. Go get another one.
We're digging.
.714.
Gotta hit our marks.
.894. It's good, man. You're catching them. The gap's 9.5.
I wonder if anybody's going to try to save the fuel to stay out.
.559.
At a 41.5, probably. Like, at the end of the run before, I was going like 41.0.
.901. Yeah, you catching him. The gap's 4.6. Next car in front of you is pit.
There's got to be at least one that's going to try to stay out.
7. Outside. Clear outside.
Really wish he had run like another lane up. That would have given me a better entry, but I'll take it. Six to go.
40.2, 9. Real nice work, my man. Just keep running your line. Good job, man. You catch him now. The gap's 5.5.
We're catching a second lap here.
40.25.
Something like that.
How about nice and smooth? You look at your top when you can.
Getting kind of worried that they hadn't gone in yet. I'm not gonna lie.
Catching a brother, go get him. The gap's 3, 40.2, 7, 1.
It usually always happens here too. Like I'll have really good pace, but I'll lose on these tracks because of a fuel mileage thing.
Leaders are running 41.626. .395.
All right, cool.
22, I don't know what you're doing, man, but that was pretty shady.
Still outside. You're clear. Outside.
He was so much slower than I thought he was going to be.
The gap is 3.8. All clear. 40.851. Keep fighting, brother.
I don't know if he was running out of fuel or what, but yeah, a lap and a half, and the others are 17 seconds ahead, so they're going to make it, amazingly enough. But can we gain one spot here? We can.
White flag this time.
That is amazing that they made it.
40.794. Oh, nice lap.
cannot catch a break, man.
Darn. Good race. Those guys are kind of fun.
Good race. Way to save, guys.
Yeah, good race, everybody. Congrats to the winner, eh? And a happy Thanksgiving Eve to everybody. Be safe on your travels tomorrow.
27. So we did not get the 31 that we needed. We are just shy.
One more corner if you don't add you.
Check a flag.
But yeah, no amount of like if I had come 5 laps earlier or anything like that, that wouldn't have made a difference. Just couldn't make up that much time. But good call on their part. All right, we'll pull it in. See the results. All right. So, congrats to Marcelo on the win and Kendall on P2. Both saved fuel and did not have to come in and pit there at the end. And, yeah, that cost us a win, but we'll take the final podium spot there. And where did Jack finish? He finished P12. He's the number 16, so ahead of where he should have. Congrats to him. Great drive. So, anyway, that will do it from here. Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving, and thanks for watching.